This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to another edition, finally episode 35 of the Edmonton Oilers franchise mode here in NHL 19. And today, well, look at this. We're just past the halfway mark of the year. And Connor McDavid, 47 points, 42 games played, 28 goals, 19 assists. Problem is, where do the Oilers sit? They sit 5 points back of first place. A team that is not in our range is San Jose with 15 wins, 22 losses, and 4 overtime losses. First thing we have to do, just to kind of get you guys caught up, maybe make your suggestions on who we have to scout going into this draft. Of course, the #1 overall draft pick is Alvin Dowd, left wing, 6 foot, 191, power forward. Guy looks absolutely insane. Not a speckle of a flaw in his game, pro release, everything. Now, when it comes to best guys in the draft, you also have this Brennan Mickelson, who's kind of been trolling us all year. He's been scouted enough times right now to know what we've got in him, and he hasn't put up any points. He's not really shown to be 100%, but that's just because he hasn't been scouted fully, even though we've scouted him several times over. And you see medium elite, lots of medium elite guys, and then it gets down into that messier section of medium elite, right? The 1 bars, and we've got guys certainly scouted, not scouted. Gems wise, no gems anywhere. So nothing in this draft yet. So Brennan Mickelson, are we not projecting him to be a gem? I really don't understand that quite yet. So I have to see what that's going to do for us. I'm hoping Mickelson will be a gem, and hopefully we'll be able to pick him up in the late first round when we make our run to the Stanley Cup playoffs and hopefully the Stanley Cup final this season. What we did is we really threw this team around. Man, guys, this is how much times have changed. Jesse Puljujärvi was a full-time NHLer in real life the last time we picked up the Oilers franchise mode. He is now in the AHL for the Oilers and not showing much promise. Eggenberger, Nuge, and Yamo on that third line. Then you've got Maximov, McLeod, Johansson, and then Bellows, Kara, and Krebs. See, this is the thing. We're going to have to switch around Maximov and Krebs. Krebs needs to get up there on that third line and hopefully produce with Ryan McLeod and, of course, Peyton Krebs. Marcus Johansson, 19 points, 42 games. He's kind of been this iffy guy, right? This has been his thing. He goes up, down, up, and we're hoping it's not another down year, but it looks like it very well possibly could be for Marcus Johansson, who I want to offload at the trade deadline, but at the same time I really don't, because he's been integral to our success. And you see Adam Boqvist, who's been phenomenal for us, now rating a plus 13. Brett Crowder, who's had 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. Evan Bouchard, only a goal. So there's a couple guys struggling that we need to pick it up on the back end. Boqvist, I say he's struggling because he was point per game last year, but realistically, 31 points in half a season out of my defenseman. As an Oilers fan, I'm going to take that 10 out of 10. So let's go see what the next 6 games will hold for us, and Bakersfield, because we'll have to review Bakersfield at the same time. A shootout loss, and there we go. Zetterberg, a defenseman who I picked up in free agency over the time between episodes. We are going to go review what he has for us. I want to see kind of what he's all about. So we're 21, 16, and 6. That should be good for 48 points, 6 points back, first place. Just need to play a couple more games and we'll be fine. Now's our chance to go review Bakersfield, like I said. And let's go see what things are looking like. You got Benson LeBerge, who's had 4 goals, 22 assists. Dmitry Korolev, who's starting to get hot. Kalle Olvested, 5 points in 13 games, really not his thing. Yakov Trendon's starting to heat up as well. This team kind of figuring themselves out. Matt's Person yet to play a game. So now becomes the question, do you have Seth Kelly, the top 4 low defenseman, come out at 20 years old? Or do you take Dalton McTaggart out, who's played 13 games and not put up a point? Obviously, you have to take out McTaggart, I think. And I'm going to throw in Zetterberg, who wasn't drafted, 20 years old, 2-way defender, looks like, low elite potential. So we're hoping he's a hit, right? We signed him to that contract, kind of freed up some space for him. We're hoping he's going to hit the spot for us in the AHL on that third pair. So, like I said, we're going those 6 games. That's going to give him 4 games to kind of see what we have in Zetterberg on the back end. Olvested for a second. No, I'm not taking that. Sorry. Everybody really wants Olvested. If it comes down to the trade deadline and we don't need him, I'll trade him. Another shutout that killed us early on in the year, and we kind of have to be cautious about allowing too many more shutouts. That's the big thing. Against the Dallas Stars, a 4-2 loss at least. Big win there, and a big win, come on, against Winnipeg. We need it. We need it. Go view draft class. Of course, they're going to make us do it. They're going to make us take a break before we find out exactly what this team's all about. Letowski. So Bill Letowski is now scouted at a medium for potential. Any gems? Any busts? Come on, nothing yet. What is going on here? No gems or busts at all. This is kind of weird, honestly, at this point in the draft. And let's see what we've got. Still Mickelson at medium franchise. Nobody really standing out quite yet. You see those 3 bars. Now it all goes down to 2-bar medium elite potentials. Lots of guys jumping up, lots of guys jumping down kind of deal. You see a little bit of movement, not much at all. Like one spot, no spot, you know what I mean? So a couple of guys just need to sort themselves in this draft and start showing that they are gem potential, and I will start picking them up in the draft for sure. So we're 24, 18, and 6 after that little run there we had. McDavid, 54 points in 48 games played. We're up to a playoff spot and 6 points back. We remain. Okay. I'm taking that. That's a positive. This is going to be a shorter sim episode just to kind of get you guys caught up and back into the action, right? Adam Boquist, his plus-minus continues to absolutely skyrocket. That's huge for us because even if he's only producing 33 points in 48 games, I can take that if his plus-minus is good. Kyle Yamamoto, Eggenberger, Johansson's up to 21 points, McLeod's up to 14, Clefbaum 14, Krebs up to 14. Krebs starting to put up points. That's good. We need to see that out of our medium elite third line guy. Nurse, Bellows. Okay, guys are starting to come around. Kara, Crowder with 4 points, Maximov with 3 and 20, Bouchard with only that goal. So it's been a difficult year for Evan Bouchard, who still hasn't quite found his game. I think we're going to have to go in and adjust his style of play, that's for sure. Stuart Skinner, 6 and 4, 899, but a 285 goals against. So kind of Cam Talbot numbers, but he's looking all right. And I mean, Jonas Korpisalo just not getting goal scoring some nights. 231 goals against average. That is sharp for Jonas Korpisalo. And what do we have in net? Well, you've got Lee Capaduca, who's been solid. 14 wins, 8 losses, 1 OT loss, 2 shutouts, 921, 232. Kind of right there, you're talking about a guy that's got numbers similar to our man in Jonas Korpisalo. Dylan Wells, 1.0. Like, Dylan Wells has been an absolute monster in his 3 wins, that's for sure. And then Pavel Kubasov, who's up to a 60 overall. It's looking all right. Like I said, he's only 60 overall, though. LeBurge, 29 points. Then you've got Benson with 25, Safin, Malone, Hebig up to 19 points. He's looking really sharp. Could get up to being a top-line player in the AHL for us. Joseph Gambardella, 18 points. He's trying to stop. Just kind of totally stop. Jesper Lindgren, Bernd Salzer looking sharp. 17 points on the back end. Dmitry Korolev, look at him starting to light it up on that top pairing, that top line for sure. Ryan Van Stralen, Grayson Downing, Yakov Trenin. So guys are starting to come in and get it done. Now, thing is, we need to review Zetterberg, and you see he's a 59 overall, low 7th defenseman potential. Was low elite, so we're not exactly sure on the book on this kid quite yet. You see there's a lot of room for improvement yet, so we'll see if he changes up. And Mats Persson, still a low elite, not really getting much ice time, so we'll see what he gets. Cron didn't get much ice time, and McTaggart really wasn't much of an ice time guy either, so we don't have to worry too much. I think we're going to be okay with this team. Just need to stick it out for the time being. One last thing I do want to make is one little line change here for the Oilers to see if we can get things back down to normal. You see Eggenberger with 24 points, but Yamamoto 28. I want to get Draisaitl back up there on that second line with Nuge. Leave Nuge at center. I like Nuge at center. He's been a very productive second line center when Draisaitl's been up on the top forward line for us. So we'll see what happens in these next 2 games. I just want to go 2 games and 1 more AHL game and kind of see what ends up happening, what line changes need to be made. Against Philly, 3-2 win, and against Pittsburgh, 4-3 win. There we go. Sorry, my laptop's just in the way of the computer. And Bakersfield is 20, 13, and whatever they are, 3 I believe. So McDavid 50 points. We're 58 points on the season, 5 back of first place, 2 points out of a guaranteed playoff spot. Things are looking mint for the Edmonton Oilers franchise at this point, and that's good news. That's huge news for us. You see Draisaitl 42 points, Puljujarvi 35, Boquist up to 35, Nuge 31, and Yamamoto gets that extra assist in 2 games. Eggenberger an extra 2 points, and things are looking sharp all of a sudden. Krebs still. So third line, fourth line scoring's been hard to come by, that's for sure. That's been a desperate thing we need. Brett Crowder got an assist. Good. And goaltenders, see, they keep looking sharp, right? Goaltenders, 923, 232, can't complain. Now, last thing I want to check. Again, Lee Capaduca continues to kill it down there in the AHL for us. Last thing, back to the AHL and quickly check. The stats on Benson are good, but Korlev's better. And then you got to believe that Kalle Olvestead can switch it up. We're going to get him to the top line in the AHL coming up next episode. And then, of course, Zetterberg looks like he is earning himself some great playing time. Medium top 6D potential. This kid could potentially be way better than we project him to be. He could be a medium elite player depending on what's going on there, or a top 4D man. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson. I will catch you guys, as always, in the next one.